to my channel, My Hair by Maya. So today I wanted to talk about a hairstyle that's growing in the natural hair community and is becoming a lot more popular, and that is knotless braids. So knotless braids are a type of braid that use a different technique from box braids, as box braids use a technique where you have a synthetic hair at your root. Knotless braids uses a technique where you braid from the root with your natural hair and you add synthetic hair as you go along. So one of the pros of wearing knotless braids is that it is lightweight, they're tension free, and basically you get to avoid that stage that you have in box braids where you need to wait and keep your hair down. This lack of tension basically makes it a lot easier to wear and makes it less of a chore to wait for that, 4 to 6 day period where you have to wear your hair down for box braids. This makes the hairstyle a lot more versatile in my opinion, because you can wear the hair up the first day that you get the braids done. And you can wear it in all different styles. You don't have to have a waiting period where I have to wear my hair down or in a low ponytail for the whole time because my head hurts so much. You can avoid that stage where the tension is basically unbearable, and you can just have a lightweight hairstyle that's enjoyable and beautiful to wear. I'd say a con to wearing knotless braids is that they don't last as long as regular box braids. So whereas box braids usually last from an average of 4 to 6 weeks, knotless braids only last from about 1 to 3 weeks. And I feel like this might be a con to some people who want their protective hairstyles to last, but for me it doesn't really make a difference because I like to change up my hair often. So I feel like after 3 weeks it'll probably come out anyway. So that's not really a con for me, but it's kind of dependent on how long you want your hairstyles to last. I'd say another con to wearing knotless braids is that depending on how tight or how tucked your hair is into the braid, it may frizz up pretty early in the time period that you're wearing them. So I know that when you braid your hair, once it stops, that area where it stops in the braid, it may start to frizz up around it, and that just may be due to the fact that your hair is coming out of the braid. That's not really something that you can kind of avoid, but it can be remedied in a way where you can take, you can take a bit of Eco Styler or Edge Gel and just lay them back down, but it's kind of a tedious process if you have to go through all the braids. So I feel like that might be a con that you might need to watch out for, depending on how sleek you want your hair to stay during the time that you're wearing the hairstyle. Another pro to the hairstyle that I really like is that due to this versatility that comes with wearing knotless braids, you can also just style it up in any different way you'd like. So for some hairstyles, I know it's more difficult because it may be, the braid itself may be too thick or the root may have too much tension, but for knotless braids, usually the roots are very tension free and the braids itself are not very thick unless you get the jumbo knotless braids. But if you're wearing regular, it's usually easy to put your hair up into different styles and just wear different ways each day, which makes them very versatile and very enjoyable to wear because you have that, the options to wear it in different hairstyles, which I really like. So another pro that I've heard about knotless braids that I've actually heard from a lot of other women who've worn the style as well is that it gives your hair a nice sleek look. So instead of having the bulb at your root that comes with wearing regular box braids, you kind of avoid that and you have your own natural hair being braided and then having synthetic hair added to it, which kind of gives each braid a flat look to it. I feel like this makes the style very sleek and just it takes the shape of your face, which that's cute, I guess. So that's part of the reason why I really like the style, because it's not too bulky at the root, I guess. And I guess it gives you a very clean look, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's part of the reason why I also like the style a lot, and I'll probably be doing it a lot more often because it may not be as easy as doing box braids, but it gives you a very nice look throughout the whole style. So those were all the pros and cons that I had for knotless braids and basically the process, how you wear it, and other things like that. So now basically I'll show you guys how I do my knotless braids. I learned most of my techniques from YouTube, and I kind of just cooperated a lot of the sources that I got my information from and came up with my own technique for how I do my knotless braids, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So just stay tuned. So for this process, we'll need a comb, some edge gel, and some braiding hair. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the braiding hair and split it into 3 medium-sized pieces for your medium knotless braids. So here you see me splitting the hair into 3 pieces. After that, what you want to do is you want to take 2 smaller pieces of the hair, and that'll just be for the base of the braid as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your comb and part a section off of the hair. Then what you see me doing here is I'm splitting that section into 3 pieces, and I'm going to start the braiding process from the scalp. Now once you get to this part where you have your finger in between 2 pieces of hair, you want to put one at the bottom of the finger and one at the top, and flip it over as you continue to braid. So one part of the loop is above your finger, one is below, and you keep braiding. And you're going to do that one more time with the last piece of hair. And you just continue the braiding process down. As you can see, there's no knot at the base of the braid, and you keep braiding down. Now once you get to a section where the natural hair, the hair that's under, starts to shorten or taper off, you want to take a piece of the smaller piece of hair and just add it to the base of the braid. So it goes across the first and the third strand, and you continue downward. Make sure that you take it and you don't have the hair on the second strand. So in the middle strand, you basically just skip it and you continue going down. After that process, you basically keep going the same way you would a regular box braid, and that's it. So that is how I do my knotless braids. Thank you guys so much for watching and basically trusting my process. This is a process that I am very new to as well. I've only done knotless braids twice on myself, so it's a process that I'm also learning as well, and I really appreciate you guys for watching this video and taking the time to look at the technique that I use. I also have an announcement that I'd like to say at the end of my video. One of my very close friends has dropped some music, which I will have listed down below in the description, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys listen to it. It's some flawless stuff, y'all. It's flawless, 10 out of 10. I listen to it all the time, and I just want to share that with you guys as well, because that's something that I also love a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're already here and already subscribed, make sure that you like, comment, and share this with anyone else who you think may need this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video.